Shot. What did he tell you right after?
Well, he told me that it did hurt him, and he says that, if I continue, I think he said that he would have gotten hurt. He goes, I'm not going to do that. He goes, he landed a good shot, and
How close did you come to getting up?
I was close to getting up for sure. I ain't got no excuses. I just gonna get up.
To all you YouTube doctors out there who say, never been hit with a liver shot, I don't know what they look like. I've been watching the sport and studying it for years now. And I have access to over 200 years of the sport, and I know exactly what I'm looking at. I know when a guy has quit. I've seen people hit by liver shots before. I take you to a fight with the great Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward. Mickey Ward was a devastating body puncher, and Mickey Ward caught Arturo Gatti slipping, and he hit him with a devastating punch, and he had been hitting him to the body the entire fight. Let's not forget about that. He had been touching him up top with the uppercut, and then sending the shot around the guard and hitting him, and he was a devastating body puncher. And Arturo Gatti wasn't making half the money that Brian was making for this fight. But you know what happened whenever he got hit with that shot? Emmanuel Stewart thought he was going to quit in the fight. You know what he did? He got his ass up. If y'all go back, look at that fight. Emmanuel Stewart was losing his shit because Emmanuel Stewart had been in the sport a long time, seen this happen plenty of times before, and guys not get up. But what did he do? He made a decision at this moment. He's thinking the same thing Ryan's thinking. He's not a superhuman. He's thinking about quitting. But you know what he did? He got up. That's the difference. That's the small difference. Rocky made it to the Hall of Fame with a fictional movie about overcoming, because people like to see people overcome, and the people that overcome are special, and we celebrate them because not everybody makes that decision. And he made a decision in this fight not only to get back up, but he was still fighting, still taking punches to the head. And Ryan knew that was a danger going in there with Tank. He knew that he would be over him just like this. And he decided not to go out and get embarrassed by getting knocked out viciously by Tank to the head, or possibly that happening. And he just submitted. He made a wrong choice. He made a permanent decision for a temporary feeling that he's going to have to live with forever. Because not only did Arturo Gatti make the right decision, but he actually survived the onslaught and fought back. He came back with something. He changed the tide of the fight. He started releasing his arsenal because the other guy got tired trying to finish him, and he started landing shots. And that's what makes him great. It wasn't because of his skills. Ryan is more talented than Arturo Gatti, but Arturo Gatti had something that most people don't got, and that's making the right decision. That's not believing the lie whenever the devil comes knocking and tries to get you to submit or quit. Arturo Gatti endured, and that's why he's revered as a great champion. This wasn't even a title fight. Just like Tank's Ryan versus wasn't a title fight, but it's going to be remembered forever because they made the right decisions throughout this entire fight. Like I said, he came back with his own onslaught. Yeah, that liver shot hurt. Yeah, it hurt him. Yeah, it shook him up. He's not a superhuman. It's just the choices that you make. That's what separates everybody. Customato used to say, what's the difference between a hero and a coward? And he would say nothing. It's what the hero does that makes him a hero, and what the coward doesn't do that makes him a coward. All these fight fans always complain about the fighters getting soft. The fans are getting soft also. In the same round that Arturo Gatti had already been put down, would you believe that Mickey Ward puts his right forearm and has the audacity to land another liver shot to Arturo Gatti in a round that he's already been down in? And what did Arturo Gatti do? He did and made decisions that most won't. He didn't even go down that time. Just thinking about it logically, right? You know, if that first one hurt, the second one definitely is going to do twice as much damage. And what did he do? He backed up, smothered the shots. He even favored that side. He's dipping to that side, but he hasn't went down once. Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia told his dad that he could have got up, but he didn't want to get damaged. It's like, bro, you got what? You make $5-10 million for this fight? Probably way more than that, but I'm just throwing a ballpark figure out there. And you mean to tell me you won't get up and do what they pay you in your profession to do? This guy made probably 1/3 of the money that you made for that fight, and he got back up and started fighting. He didn't quit this entire round, and he got hit with 2 devastating body shots. So to all you YouTube doctors out there, save it. I don't want to hear this shit. You Facebook boxing expert, I don't want to hear this shit. I know what I'm looking at, and I know the sport of boxing, so you can save your opinions. You guys might not be aware of this. Some of you are. But Jess Willard fought Jack Dempsey, right? Jack Dempsey probably had an object in his glove during that time. You know, there's rumors that he had something in his glove, and he beat the shit out of Jess Willard, knocked him down with multiple shots, fractured his eye socket, and when he quit, the fans called him yellow. Meanwhile, people are trying to convince me that Ryan quit. So, are the fans changing, or are boxers changing, or both? Anyway, it's the Boxer Scholar, and I'm out.